We can pick right back from where it was. And if this give a fuck, like I give a shit, like I fuck. What up? Motherfucking shit like I give a fuck, like I give. Like I give a fuck, like I give a shit, like I give a fuck. Fucking dick. Challenge to y'all. This is hard to turn this song off. I fucking love this song so much. And I'll be like, yo, Jerron, what is going on? Northwest Division sucks. It's our benefit because we're still somehow in this playoff race because of it. And that's a big part of where we're at with this stream and this series at this point is that, you know, the college hoops part's done. I've been editing the rosters. I can give you a quick update on that, where we're at. Let me show you. All the yeses are done. So you see, we've got the Big South, Big 10, Big 12, and the Pac-10 are going to be the busiest ones because a lot of teams with NBA guys on there. And those are the guys we're trying to edit a little bit, other than just giving the first few players on each team, like the starters' names, real names. We're getting close. And I'd like to get this done so I can do the NCAA tournament like ASAP, you know? And then while we're finishing up this and doing the playoffs for this NBA 2K part of the season, I'll start editing rosters for next year. So I'll just do a little bit at a time throughout the year and not get stuck doing it all at the end, trying to see and make sure anybody who set a record, anybody who had a good season, and then anybody who went to the NBA, of course, is on the game. So, yeah. But this is where we're at here. Hoopers, it's been a while. We took a little pause, and we were starting to come alive. We're real close. It's real close. Some of you, it's been a while, and for some who never saw how this team is built, we came here because they were the worst team, and they had the number one pick, which was Greg Oden, who didn't really have good luck in his career, and Brandon Roy, who didn't really have good luck in his career, and a couple of other players that were starting to go down and kind of the injury-riddled parts of their career here. We had Darko for a second, but we got Mike Conley, our boy Oden's teammate, and all that. MLB and the players have been meeting for over 15 hours. I heard there was some positive indications with the MLB bargaining. So fingers crossed, right? Nuggets are taking off because they've got Carmelo Anthony and they have Allen Iverson. If you can't remember this time in history, the Suns are crushing everybody. They have a loaded team. Steve Nash. I can't even remember who else. Amari Stoudemire, I'm pretty sure. It's a bunch of good players. This is the Western Conference currently. Spurs, of course. Remember, this is a team I think that just won the NBA championships the year before. Lakers have Kobe. The Kings are much better than, I'm not sure why, but the Rockets have Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, and there's the Jazz, who's 31 and 36. Like in real life, I usually think of the West Conference having a little bit better records than the East, and nobody's under 500. Like the East, there's oftentimes a team that's like 10 games below 500, and they somehow get it. That's kind of how the West is right now. And you see 5, 6, 7, 8. Like the T Wolves are the next team, and they're almost in. And then there's us. We're not far off. We're 2.5 out from the Jazz. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be that close, but the way that they're 5 games under just happens that we're in striking distance still, and I don't have those rosters done. So if we had those rosters done and we could do the NCAA tournament, I might just sim through these. But for now, we're just gonna grind them out and play as many as we can. And then I'm doing these roster edits like an hour or two here and there when I can, like between work and at lunch and whatever else. Garnett, Sprewell, T Wolves. I don't think. No. Garnett and the Big Three are on the Celtics. So in real life, 2008, the Celtics ended up winning the NBA championship that year. Spurs won it the year before versus the Cavs. We got a Wizards team that's playing crazy out of their mind, and now this Heat team has Shaq and Dwayne Wade. Bulls. I don't know why the Bulls are good. I can't think of who's on them. We'll look at it all. All the Bulls have man, like Kirk Heinrich and some dudes. Magic has Dwight Howard. Pistons, like 2 or 3 years before that, they had just won their championship with Rip Hamilton and some dudes. Nets have Jason Kidd. I think, no. Kidd's on the Mavs. We traded a number 1 draft pick, switched it with the Cavs, so we're gonna get their draft pick next year, number 1 as well. We can look at some statistics to get us all remembering what's happening here. Our boy Odin missed like 45 days in the middle of the season, just like you'd expect in real life. He didn't play at all his true freshman season. Brandon Roy has been pretty solid. It's just a really balanced team. We got this dude who used to be a Blazers draft pick. We got him off the free agent heap, and he's a stud, dude. When we play with him, we get buckets. But Darius Miles was a guy who, at this point, he didn't play at all. I think that he only had like maybe half a season left of actual basketball left in him before he was out. Channing Frye is super young and one of those workers. Conley, like we said, we brought him in, and he's got almost 9 assists a game. Morrison's a guy, we just kind of got these dudes who are lost souls a bit. Thad Young, who this game has made me fall in love with, but he's just a rookie at this point. James Jones, who always plays better than I expect him to, but we got Bear Zhao. We ended up doing some trades, of course. We've got Luke Williams, who didn't even play. But Gilbert Arenas on the Wizards. We'll look at the top few players on each team. There's been some trades too. The computer, goes wild. So like Rasheed Wallace is here. The Charlotte team should be good, I feel like. They made some moves. They got Granger too. They've done some stuff. The game is definitely a wheeler and dealer. The Bucks are really bad at this point in time. Michael Redd blowing up. Go Bucks. But Mo Cheeks or Mo Williams, they don't have a whole lot of depth. A young Bogut still got some potential. Bobby Simmons, rookie Yi Jianlian. Dan Gedzer. I mean, this is not a good team. So, the Bulls team has got Gordon, Heinrich, Luau Dang, who's playing out of his mind. Al Harrington, they must have traded for. Tyrus Thomas, I don't know about this dude, but he's playing out of his mind compared to real life. And then Ben Wallace, 10 rebounds a game. Joakim Noah, Joe Smith, Chris Duhon. Deep team. The Cavs are struggling. And like I said, we got their number one pick, so the more they struggle, the better. And that just means we get a lottery from them. I think it's protected, like top 3 protected. But they're struggling. Martell Webster was on our team. We moved him. We had traded and gotten Darko on a team, but then he's been flipped here. They got David Lee somewhere. Like, they made some bad trades, but I don't. David Lee might not be bad if they keep him around for a while. Milicic is doing okay. And of course, they got this dude. But it's not a really deep team. It's not good at all. Scott Pollard out here. Really young Rajon Rondo before he actually got like playing time. Tony Allen, like this Celtics team, it's got to be one to watch once it comes playoff time. Clippers aren't too good. This is after they made that ridiculous investment in Chris Kamon. Tino Mobley's not bad on here, but he's towards the end of his heyday, same as McDyess. I don't remember if some of these guys have been traded for or if they've always been on here at this point. Gotten switched up a bit. The Grizz have made a lot of trades, like we traded Prisbilla for Darko. Stromile Swift down here. Ryan Cardinal. Not a bad core with Mike Miller, Gasol, Rudy Gay, and Hakeem Warwick. Not terrible on this game, at least. I don't know if in real life I would say that, but we moved Steve Blake for Conley, basically, and Darko for Prisbilla. Hawks are in a transition phase on here. I don't know what you want to say. They've got some decent older guys with some younger guys. Of course, like this guy's a rookie. Josh Smith, still super young. Joe Johnson in his prime. AC Law, guy that on here had a pretty good career. Young guy. Jaja, decent grinder numbers there. There's some older fellas that mixed in there. Some young, athletic. Freaking Tyronn Lue. Like Marvin Williams is a coach too somewhere, isn't he? Claxton's a coach of Hofstra. So you basically got a whole nother coaching staff here on your bench. And then the Heat's got Lonzo Mourning still, Dwayne Wade, O'Neal. There's fucking Penny Hardaway on here. I don't know if he still is. At one point. Antoine Walker. I got all the hits. A Daquan Cook we might try to land. It's one of our house rules. We try to get Ohio boys whenever. Or our Bethune-Cookman guys from the College Hoops 2K whenever we can. Chris Paul, of course. Jazz have Boozer, Deron Williams, Mehmet Okur, Morris Ullman playing crazy. Like this dude, I don't ever remember his name, but on here he is as good as it gets. And it's crazy because he's like, I don't know, on this team with a lot of other guys that are better. Like, Harpering, when we play him, always seems to light us up. Kirilenko, Paul Millsap, who's still young, but I mean, in real life turned into be a pretty good player. Yurchek can shoot. Gary Payton on here with the Kings. Bibby, Ron Artest, Kevin Martin, Sharif Abdur Rahim. Pretty balanced team. Brad Miller in the center. Veteran from Cincinnati, Ruben Patterson, John Salmons, Gary Payton off the bench, Quincy Dobby, Kenny Thomas, who wasn't terrible for the Rockets. Lamont Murray's still on here. Holy shit. His rookie card, like from the mid 90s. Justin Williams, Mickey Moore. And then the Knicks aren't very good on here. We've got potential. Marbury's on there. Jamal Crawford. Hugh Richardson. Jarrett Jack. We had him on our team to start, and I think he went to Cleveland. And then Cleveland involved him in that David Lee trade somehow. Dan Dickow. Nate Robinson. The Lakers are a bunch of old jobbers. Then a young Andrew Bynum. Radmanovich. Corey Maggette. Lamar Odom. Bryant. Jason Cabono. Chris Mim. Jesus, dude. This team. And they're currently in a playoff spot somehow. Here's the Magic, Rashard Lewis and Dwight Howard. Jameer Nelson. I mean, this is a solid team. Damon Stoudemire found his way there somehow. He's in the contributing 7 assists a game. Doing pretty well. Turk Blue. I mean, that's deep. Garrity. Donald Foyle. Keith Bogans. Defense off the bench. Trevor Ariza. Just a young guy there still. So watch the Mavericks in the playoffs, or the Magic in the playoffs could be interesting. Mavs aren't super, but they've got a lot of money wrapped up in Dampier. Stupid Devin DeGeorge. Eddie Jones still on here. But then Big Bad Dirk. Josh Howard kind of playing better than he ever did in real life. Jason Terry. 37-year-old Eddie Jones. Derek Fisher landed there somehow. He got traded like 17 times during the season. Vince Carter, Richard Jefferson, Jason Kidd. I'm not sure. Notchbar. Not sure. Boyan. Notchbar. Jamal McGlure. Enad Krishik. That sorts of European flair here. Sean Williams, young guy. Remember him very much. Marcus Williams, young guy as well. Don't remember. Bunch of young dudes off the bench there with that team. Not very much depth, it seems. Nuggets are playing well. Like I said, Carmelo, Iverson, Chucky Atkins, Camby, Nene, Kenny Martin, J.R. Smith. I mean, this is a deep team. Nahra, Flyza, Reggie Evans. I mean, pretty much everybody off the bench can. Even old-ass Dale Davis can go hard for you. Pacers aren't super. They got rid of Granger for this guy here, who I don't ever remember. He's a 29-year-old rookie. Obviously played some Euro ball. Jamal Tinsley. This team's just kind of older. Rudderless, going nowhere team. Pistons, like I said, Rip Hamilton. They somehow landed Gerald Wallace. Billups, Cassell's still going hard. You mentioned that number, that name. Tayshaun Prince. Maxeel. Nazir Muhammad, the veteran. Rodney Stuckey's still very young at that point. Amir Johnson, Lindsey Hunter, depth off the bench there. The Aaron Offalo's real young. I mean, this team's dangerous. Rip Hamilton's already 1-on-1. Steady. Raptors aren't super good. They signed Weber. Kind of interesting about them, but Chris Bosh. And then TJ Ford, who in real life wasn't ever really anything. Travis Outlaw, who we traded. I forget who we... I don't remember who we got for him. I don't remember exactly how that trade worked out, but he originated on our team. Bargnani, Nesterovich, Juan Dixon. I just saw he got inducted to the Maryland Hall of Fame for that 2002 championship team. This guy was on our team to start the season as well. Chris Humphreys. Dude's sitting on the bench right now. He ended up being a halfway decent player at times in real life. It's interesting. We'll see how these guys pan out, if anything comes of them, and which guys that we import in that end up being good that in real life never even played in the league or weren't anything notable. And then here's the Rockets. This team's scary. They got Iguodala somewhere, and the Sixers ended up just selling. And they got Monta Ellis. Like, this is a pretty interesting team that's just hasn't had the whole season together to really see what their record is. And have the team that has evolved into. But Scola, I mean, like, there's depth. Shane Battier off the bench, Luther Head, decent point guard. Snyder, I don't know. Steve Novak somehow from the Knicks ended up finding his way here. So we'll see how that goes. Sonic / Oklahoma City, if you don't remember the old days, but Kevin Durant, probably your rookie of the year. He's our biggest opponent for Greg Oden getting it. Zerbiak playing out of his mind. Sonics haven't been terrible. There's, I think, pretty close to the worst in the conference though. Delonte West, Ridnour. Like, this team has a bunch of dudes that aren't bad, but nobody that's really that great. Although Jeff Green might they ended up with Penny Hardaway somewhere in the mix. Robert Swith, I don't know that he's ever going to work out. He might be another guy we try to get on our team just because, real life didn't pan out. And that's what this series is really kind of all about, is alternate reality. So there's Durant. Spurs team's dangerous. Like I said, they won last year, the previous season, 2007 champs. Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, they're all back. Michael Finley, Brett Barry, Bruce Bowen, defensive specialist. Got Ori. They don't really have any young talent for the future here. I mean, that's going to be their big thing, is how well do they keep it from stalling out. But Parker's not that old. And it's kind of like real life. He ended up carrying him the last 2 or 3 years that he was there when he wasn't hurt himself. But then there's this Suns team that's just spanking everybody. Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Barbosa, Steve Nash, Grant Hill, Raja Bell, veteran PJ Brown, Boris Diaw. I know who Sean Marks is. Fucking Eric Piatkowski, Jesus. Wando Tucker. I don't know how much these guys get minutes here, but pretty star-studded starting lineup for sure. The Wolves, who we're going to be playing next, fairly young. Al Jefferson's the main man. Ricky Davis always screws us when we play him. Randy Foye, he's better on here than I think maybe real life. Corey Brewer, the rookie. They pulled Juwan Howard out of the morgue. He's on there. And they work him hard. They don't play him like a role player. Trenton Hassel. Who that guy is. Sean McGann, Cheryl Green. Like, they've got a pretty young squad. That Daniel Gibson. I mean, like, some of these dudes. Sebastian Telfair. Like, some of these guys would turn into something, right? Old man Theo Ratliff there on the bench as well for good measure. So Warriors team that predates the Splash Brothers, or the original Splash Brother here. Baron Davis pretty much on his own. Andres Nocioni putting up 16 a game. I remember him doing that in real life very much. Steven Jackson helping out as well. I believe Mike James came over from Houston. He was not originally on here, if I remember. Bellinelli. And then right, it's an interesting team here. They got Jalen Rose for depth off the bench. Here's the Wizards. Gilbert. Yep. Anton Jameson, Karan Butler, Nick Young, Antonio Daniels, go Fighting Falcons. Sean Stevenson, John Thomas, Sangala, Brendan Haywood, Andre Blatch, Alexei Petrov. I don't remember this dude. His head looks like it's like the picture's distorted. This Wizards team's pretty solid starting lineup there. Gilbert at this time probably the biggest scorer. And yeah, the Sixers team ended up selling, and I don't know what they were trying to do. Got Corver somehow, Steve Francis. They're trying to get expiring contracts. Ended up getting Rafe LaFrentz, who at one time was on our team. Beginning of the season, he was. And there's nothing on this team. They took Carlos Delfino and Josh McRoberts from us too. Delfino came over from Toronto. We were wheeling and dealing. It killed all of our team chemistry. So that's been the fun part. Like a lot of these games we were playing because we thought we might get fired. I was trying to win enough games to keep us from getting fired. So there you have it. It's your league leader in points per game. Leader in offensive rebounds. Total rebounds. See, Conley's top 10 in assists. It's number 6. Steve Nash, 12.3 a game. Kidd, Paul, Darren Williams, Andre Miller. Steals, Dwayne Wade, Jason Kidd, Gerald Wallace. Blocks, Eton Thomas. I don't know how that works. Career year for Eton Thomas. Our boys are all crazy high in field goal percentage because we dunked the ball, baby. Started a 2-player WWF versus WCW TEW Monday Night Wars today with a friend. Nice. Push Goldust to the moon. I was a big fan of him in WCW as just the natural Dustin Rhodes. If I were going to push him, maybe have some kind of like going in and out of gimmicks or something. There's your statistical leaders. I guess let's play a game. It's been a while. It's been a while. Do you remember how to do this? I don't really remember how to do this. At Blazers. Conveniently. Alright, so let's do a little pregame here. Let's take some supplements for strength of mind and body. We need this win here. This will get us a game closer to catching the Timberwolves in the statistics as well. Can't stand those uniforms of theirs, so I gotta change it. I don't remember how to change the uniforms. I gotta do this or one of these buttons. There we go. Those aren't terrible, but the retros are much better. Oh wait, I forgot we've gotten superstitious here. We play much better when we wear those.
Welcome everyone, we're here in Portland, Oregon. The visiting Minnesota Timberwolves will face off against the Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with Kenny Smith. Greg Sager will join us later on. Now, as we get set, T-Mobile presents the starting 5 lineups. And without further ado, it looks like they're setting up for the tip-off.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's see if we still got it. Oh, fuck, I forgot about Larry Hughes. I forgot we got Larry Hughes.
Passes it to the perimeter.
And he's struggled pretty bad the last few games, if I remember.
What a pass!
Aldridge leaves it short, but we'll get a free throw.
But instead, he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So loud there.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first one. Gets them both.
Boy, Aldridge.
Jefferson inbounds.
This team's got so much depth at the front court.
It's
built for the future. Everybody young as well.
Well, guys, earlier I spoke with Nate McMillan.
Oh, that's all me.
I asked him for his thoughts going into the game.
Me on
told
defense.
Me we're going up against a capable team, but we match up well with them. We've got to play hard and execute. See how it goes for him. Kevin?
Yep, thank you, Craig. Odin spread it out. Backs in. Passes it to Hughes. To the inside.
Oh.
Howard yanks it down inside.
The D was
a little rusty, a little rusty.
Barely enough to throw it off.
Jefferson was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
There you go.
Aldridge inbounds the ball. Spread it out. Dishes to Odin.
Come on.
Almost a
We're having some problem getting the ball in the hoop there, but free throws are good. See if we can make them with Odin. If we get their guys in foul trouble, that's been a good way to win games in the past. Do that on NCAA hoopers more than anything, but nice. Huh? Usually I'm shit with the free throws, so the fact that I'm making them right now after not playing, and I'm shit at everything else, it's kind of odd.
He gets them both. Jefferson passes it up court. Kick it out, kick it out. Switch, baby, switch. Jefferson gets it left side. The feed to Davis. Skip pass, left wing to Brewer. Ford swings it to Brewer. Releases.
Oh, how's he get
Jefferson
that?
Reels in the offensive rebound. Gets it left wing.
That feels like college hoops, and we're just getting constantly out rebounded. That shit happened to the point I ripped my hair out.
Jefferson backs him down. Nothing but net.
Jefferson was giving up some weight there, so he went to the finesse move on a sweet hook shot. And that's a beautiful move.
Roy passes it to the baseline. To Miles. Perimeter. Skips it to the right. To Roy. 7 on the shot clock. Myers.
Oh, I walked right into that block. I was just getting impatient. Nobody was doing anything. I gotta remember what offense, like, down when I used to run plays.
Gets the go-ahead bucket.
Jefferson is not afraid to take shots when he's feeling it, Kevin. He's definitely feeling it right here.
Dishes it to Miles. Goes up.
That's not what I wanted to do. I thought he would go to the basket for a bat.
With the defense barely shadowing him, it's just too easy.
Crazy ass shot
He's
instead.
dropping that.
Outside. Crosses it over. Here's Davis.
Go D.
Grabs the rock.
Help D.
Davis was hearing those footsteps. He wasn't wide open, but that's a shot he's supposed to make.
Passes it to Odin. Hughes has it out left.
Oh.
He's not the guy normally sending things away, but he did a nice job that time.
The dish to Brewer. Pass to the free throw line from 17 feet out. And it's rebounded by Odin.
Boy, got just the kind of look he was hoping for. Sometimes they just don't.
Oh, forcing it with
Nice shot missed
Hughes.
by Hughes.
Thought he had a fast break. Cut to the lane.
Looks to break his man down. To Jefferson. Foy with the wide open look. It falls
Go.
short.
Boy, couldn't have
Defense
asked
doing
for a
all right.
much better look. That's a frustrating miss.
Hughes hands it off. Odin takes it off.
Come on.
Does not get
Can
the
anybody
go-ahead
make a
bucket.
layup?
Leads him with the pass. Feeds it to Brewer. Gets it on the perimeter. Foy dumps it to Jefferson.
It's too
Finished
easy. Is that
nicely
close?
down low on that last shot.
Great delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the D and set up the shot perfectly.
Odin inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Here's Aldridge.
Go.
Puts it in for two.
Quick step to the hoop.
Ford swings it to the left wing. To Brewer. Off the mark.
D,
with the
good
three
D.
ball.
Come
Not
on.
enough space, Kevin. That shot he'll hit more often than not.
The dump off to Aldridge. Outright. Passes it to the perimeter. To Miles. 7 on the shot clock. Backs down. Shoots it up.
Oh, wow.
Tried to take the lead, but it was off by Odin.
It's not a pretty shot.
Howard dishes to Brewer.
Get the perimeter.
Perimeter. 7 on the shot clock. Dishes to Davis. Brewer had his pass.
Hey, defense is doing all right. I just can't
The
score.
teammates will bring out some reserves. The Blazers will take their first timeout.
McMillan is starting to get nervous about all these missed shots. He'll draw up a play here to try to jumpstart their offense.
Roy needs more touches. Yeah. I mean, nobody was getting open. Like, the
Let's get back to
offense
the
wasn't
action. The Blazers
really
will go with a different
moving
look
or
out.
doing much. See if Conley can get them to
Fry inbounds the ball.
do a little
About
more.
4.5 minutes left in the first. Gorgeous pass.
Bergeau. I do remember the last few games we played, we were just tearing it up. He was getting like 10, 15 points in only like 5 or 6
Defenses
minutes.
apart with absolute precision. Seven on the shot clock. Spins. Smith throws it up. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
If you're going to lay off anyone out there, he might be the guy. He doesn't
Oh,
have
shit.
a touch from that spot.
Conley has it on the perimeter. The pass to Fry. Bounce pass out left.
Oh, he's got the fucking mismatch on the guy. Oh, you son of a buck. Come on. I didn't realize he had that fucking size advantage, and I messed that play up. Bergeau, this dude. Oh, stupid. I gotta remember. Gotta remember. Playing 2K, dude. You can't do these long passes.
Young inbounds the ball. We've got a tie ball game on our hands. Bergeau swings it to Roy.
Oh,
Snatches
how you missed that?
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things are going to happen.
Gets it outside. Here's Davis. And
no! It's coming off, dude. It's coming off. Oh, some of these amateur mistakes. Stuff that we don't do when we played the game for, you know, a while. We get back in the groove.
The Blazers with an opportunity to even the score. Conley passes it to Fry.
Let's go.
Roy dishes it to the left. That last basket was buried by Bergeau.
Oh, good lord.
Bergeau's quick, dude. He gets the ball around the hoop.
To McCants. Goes up.
Channing Frye, no thank you, he says.
He made that block look too easy.
Young hands it off to Conley.
Stay in.
Conley forced that. Channing Frye. Oh, there's Conley getting the rebound then.
Bold pass.
And just give it to Bergeau. Let him take care of it again.
Green makes his first appearance.
I gotta get some subs, dude. Always gotta be gas. I'm not doing too bad. Bergeau's still in the 90s.
McCants inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Down low. Didn't release on the shot.
What the hell was that?
A traveling violation.
Goodness gracious, what is that?
What was that?
Son.
Well, both teams
This
are
ain't
going to make some
hopscotch, son.
substitutions.
This ain't hopscotch, son.
1:46 left in the first.
Play him strong. Got the right side. Zipper, 88 zip.
Dumps it down low. The bucket was set up with the dish by Conley.
Hughes did a nice job there, working inside from a close-range bucket.
Just a little flip up, gets it in.
By yourself, by yourself.
To Green. Leads him
Oh,
in.
wow.
Conley
How did you miss
grabs the
that?
defensive rebound.
That's a little scary. If he's missing open layups, something's very, very wrong.
Bergeau finishes.
Off a perfect lead pass. And a great second look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Get the ball, get the ball.
The T-Wolves will take their first timeout of the game. They're getting set to inbound the ball. Both teams will make some substitutions.
3 eyes. Check outside. Down low,
Smith.
Oh, how did I not steal that? I hit him in the head.
The handoff to Ford. Tosses it up.
Boy,
Misses the
okay.
jumper.
Assisted by Smith.
Oden tosses it up court. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Leads him with the pass.
This is too easy sometimes.
Gently in.
Conley has been picking the defense apart with his passing, Kevin. He's been getting them easy looks all game.
Smith bounces it to Brewer.
They say it's too easy for us sometimes.
Brewer got to step on the D and worked inside for an easy layup.
The Blazers good out for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. Left block. The layup is
Smooth from Aldridge down low.
Conley set him up perfectly with that bounce pass. He's got
2
such
for
good
1.
court vision.
passes it to McCants. Shoots it. Drilled in by Brewer.
I can tell you that little separation from the defender makes a big difference. Case in point on that shot.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Aldridge.
Nice shot laid in by Aldridge. Jefferson inbounds the ball.
Oh, that's too good of a look.
Misses the buzzer beater.
All right, I'm pleased.
24-18.
Defense came.
The Blazers
Defense
have
came to
taken the
bring
early
it
lead.
Well,
to help
they're
us.
moving the ball around beautifully. And when you keep everyone
Pushing
involved,
my
good
return.
things happen.
Yeah, this lineup's doing good. Bergeau, big time spark. I know. It's like
Jefferson
he
inbounds
gets
it to
mad.
start the
He's getting
second
bad morale because he wants more minutes, and it's like, yeah,
Four.
I get it.
Gets it on the
but
perimeter.
Aldridge is so
Stolen by
good.
Aldridge.
And then Thad Young steals some minutes at power forward sometimes.
The skip pass to Morrison.
Oh, Morrison, that's
Man, you can't be happy about
coming
that
off
play.
the side.
That was ugly.
Jones to make his first stint off the bench.
And then we got Jones, you know, like he's decent. He needs more minutes too, probably.
Skip
Then
pass
Darius Miles as
outside.
well. Like, you know,
Backs in.
he plays a little bit of power forward and it just gets so crowded.
A reverse.
And we haven't even played Ha yet.
Reels it in.
It's only a beautiful move if the shot goes in. There's no such thing as a highlight reel on a missed attempt.
Passes it to Conley. Gets it outright. Odin dishes to Jones.
Oh, Jones.
Off target on that last layup.
Jones
Running the
was
baseline
carrying
there, had a
those
nice
footsteps.
little shot,
He
but-
wasn't wide open, but that's a shot he's supposed to make.
Davis was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call.
They start calling that shit fair. Their dude's in the paint before us. Like, I was worried I start having that counter, you know, going off of my head. And I'm like, but he's been in the paint longer than me.
Morrison inbounds the ball. Conley passes it to the free throw line to Morrison. Right
Aldridge,
wing.
can you hit a
Here's
three?
Aldridge, and it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the
There's
least.
your
Great
answer.
pass to the inside. Last
Hey,
shot
Conley with that
misfired by
defense,
Davis.
bro. He's out
Davis was
all
carrying
by
those
himself on the
footsteps.
fast break.
He wasn't wide open, but that's a shot he's supposed to make.
Aldridge
The
down
last
low.
layup was dropped in by Aldridge. To Davis.
God damn
Hits
it.
the
Can't leave him that
target.
open.
Nice bucket by the 10th year veteran out of Iowa. Conley brings it up the floor. Aldridge.
Oh,
Four.
what was that?
Gets the board inside.
Well,
He
he
had to
doesn't
do
have
all
the
that.
softest touch, and with the D in his face, that made all the difference.
Releases. Wing jumper by Davis.
It's coming apart here.
Bad decision, Kevin. He shot that
Scoring
one a little
drought.
early, but he was wide open, so he knocked it down. Straight man-to-man D here.
Odin dumps it off. Dumps it to Aldridge. Aldridge was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The team.
Shit going on here. This lineup's got to get changed. Some shit going on here. Odin is just not getting it done right now, so no offense, you know, it's just our boy Bergeau gets it done. Morrison should not be in here ever. I really don't like him. Larry. Okay, there's Larry. Larry, where are you? Says give me Haas minutes. Yeah, we haven't put Haas in yet.
Some reserves.
Usually one of them will get foul trouble,
Jefferson.
so they're nice to have, especially if we sim, they get in foul trouble. But it's hard trying to get the rotation. I just play the hot hand.
Jefferson
If I remember right, it's just like whatever guys having a night.
Way to square up off the quick turnaround. That's pretty.
About 7.5 minutes left in the half.
Oh, why? Why am I just doing that?
And he can't stop the run.
Trying to pump fake and he just goes forward with this cool shot.
Dunked in by McCants.
Boy,
He's the
may
lead.
not be among the league leaders in assists, but he's more than capable of igniting his team.
Just exploded on us. Our offense completely came unglued. Nothing. Haven't scored in a while.
Dishes it to Morrison. Conley has it outside. Dumps it off to Odin. Hands it off to Jones. 7 on the shot clock. With the clock winding down, off the backboard and in.
I like the way they're working the ball inside. Easier shot, easier rebound, and a better chance to get to the line.
James Jones and Morrison on the court at the same time. Just it's a little too much. It's a little too much.
Backs down.
Oh, are you kidding?
Short range jumper. The Blazers.
He just goes
will
to
take a
work on
timeout.
Odin.
Jefferson is red hot, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow his roll.
Get a bear shot blow. A little smaller.
Well, it looks like they're getting
A
set to inbound the
little
ball.
more of a running team out here on the floor right now. Let's see if we can get some layups, some
Parisian
fast break
inbounds the ball.
buckets.
Just 1 point separating the teams. Feeds outside. To Young. Takes it up.
That Young and one.
And the foul.
If you've got a foul, you've got to
Got a double Jefferson in the post.
Three-point plays are back.
With this lineup, yeah, probably actually more than ever.
Smith is back in the game after a
Not in right now, but I don't think I can do anything because he's not in.
short rest.
Just got off College Hoops 2K8. We were editing some rosters today. We're getting closer. And,
Good. for
picking
the
back up
three-point
here with
play.
this playoff chase. We're just 2.5 out. You know, we're 10 games under. Just maybe fate getting our team in this year. Save our coach's job.
Dishes to Davis.
I think this team's a lot better than what we started with after we did our trades and after we started to figure out how the rotation works.
To get off a shot.
Feel dangerous if we get in
Passes
the
it to the high
playoffs,
post. Howard with the shot. Can't tie up the score.
especially until we turn up the difficulty to the highest level, which we had decided we would wait till the end of the season. Bergeron, he's going off with 10.
Smith inbounds the ball.
Beautiful feed inside for the score. He placed that one perfectly.
High post. Passes it to the left side. To Davis.
Get the ball, get the ball. Watch the wing, watch the wing.
Brewer. Swings it to Foy. Shot clock winding down.
Ball, ball, ball.
1-on-1. Here's Davis. Off
Nice
target for
rebound. I
three.
didn't think we were going to get
Davis
that.
got a pretty good look at that one, Kev. The D should really try to stay in his hip pocket.
High post. Takes it up.
It's a foul, at least.
called, and
Let's
he
go.
earns a trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. The T-Wolves will bring in some players from off the bench. And he
Hold that
splits
one.
the free throws.
I could feel it. That was the one where I felt it. It was too long.
Passes it to McCants. Foy has it left wing. The bounce pass to Gibson. Davis with authority.
No flash, no frills, just jammed it home. Nice finish.
Verrazio inbounds the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the second. Hughes dumps it off to Young. Verrazio goes up.
Bereshow's just eating them up.
Great delivery with the bounce. He kept it away from the deep and set up the shot perfectly.
Dishes outside to Davis. Crosses it over. Great pass. 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, Darius.
Nice shot laid in by Davis.
Davis just
Davis
looked him right in the
is just
eye.
a terrific shooter.
Scored.
Great form, great vision, and he knows how to make big shots.
Stay with him, stay with him.
The dump off to Young.
Spread it out.
Myers gets inside. Connects. Sweet touch by the 7-year veteran out of East St. Louis High School.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Swing it back out, swing it back out. 3 ice.
Dishes it to Davis. Backs in.
Spread it out. Watch the wing.
Gets it outside. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Gibson. Verrazio inhales it.
His mid-range shot is average when he's open. When you're swarming all over him, it's a long shot at best.
Bereshow's just going off, dude.
Time to lead into the rack.
Roy saw his buddy had a lane to the bucket, and he let him hit the count.
Holy shit, what is going on, Bereshow? I can't take him out. This lineup's killing it, too. Decisions here. What do we do? We let Ha in there and run?
Well, let's get back to the action. Well,
7-point lead here,
both
biggest
are
of the
making
game.
Substitutions.
Watch the spread. Down low, down.
Howard inbounds the ball.
Get on.
Ford with the crossover.
That's
Made by Brewer. He's a gunner from long range.
Yeah, and that shot is a major weapon. It stretches out the D and opens things up offensively for the whole
3
team.
ice.
Hughes passes it to Roy.
That was a
You
good
Roy,
shot.
baby.
When you're open like that, you can't pass it
long
up.
two, but he gets open. I'm popping it.
Ford hands it to the high post. Tipped away. And
Oh,
it's
shit.
gathered
Almost
up
ran out of
by
bounds.
Hughes.
Looks like somebody had their heads in the clouds
by
that time.
yourself.
But they came down to earth real quick after that steal.
Put pressure
To
on.
Hughes.
I got the 3.
Right block.
Channing Frye!
Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
That was shoddy defense. You can't win when you're giving up easy dunks like that.
Feeds it to the outside. Goes up. Fouled. out of the
Bereshau
dunk.
says, nah,
Down
no free
to the
ones.
trip to the line.
No free ones, boys. Put Andy out for a minute.
And he makes the first one.
Actually, this is probably the time I should have put Ha in for the end of the half. Think about that.
Gets them both. Odin inbounds the ball. 2:04 left in the second. Dumps it off. to Odin. It counts.
Nice and one for Big O.
He did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down. Heck of a play.
Both squads are making substitutions. He completes the three-point play.
What you gonna do? Get him.
Yarich hands it off.
Pick him up.
Right through my dude.
Arcs it high.
Odin's help defense made him adjust.
No, sir, it ain't easy, son. Especially with a top-notch defender breathing right down your neck.
Oh, come on.
Off target on that last shot by Jones. Conley swings it to Jones. Outright. The layup was good by Odin. Smith inbounds the ball. Dishes to Yarich.
Spread it out.
Great finish in traffic.
Yarich is so smooth. Beautiful move there to lay it in with a soft touch.
Get on him.
Odin.
Oh,
gets
what's
it
that?
outside. Stolen away by the Timberwolves. He's got quick hands and excellent anticipation.
Throws the ball right through
So
both of my
smooth.
guys. Come
You
on.
think you got the ball protected, but he still comes up with the pick.
By yourself,
49 seconds left in the half. Conley passes it up court. The pass to Jones.
Gotta get my boys in some foul trouble this second.
Shooting two.
You see John Morant had 51 points with some time left. 22 of 30, jeez.
He knocks down the first one. Well, both teams will make some substitutions. He's off
Perfect
on the
release,
second.
and he doinks it. James Jones is not a bad free throw shooter either.
Practice time to foul shooting. They're awful.
Swing pass, perimeter.
Tighten up. Play
Yarich
tight.
hands it off to McCants. That last triple off the mark.
They'll probably hold for the last shot.
1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Ball.
To number 13,
Get the perimeter.
Jones. Dishes it to Fry.
Yo.
Hands it off. 5 on the shot clock.
What you gonna do?
Has it on the perimeter. Morrison.
Oh,
shoots.
Morrison. That would have been a
And
dagger,
that
dude.
concludes the first half. The score.
We'll go in 8. We'll go in up by 8.
The Blazers have the lead, but this game is far
Think you should
from
trade
over.
James
That's right,
Jones for a
Kenny.
draft
Plenty
pick.
of time left. Now it's time for
I'm not sure who
T-Mobile
we
halftime
draft. Like,
report.
that's the problem, is we've
On the
got draft
Trailblazers,
picks.
Conley is
And I'm just not
orchestrating
sure who
offense
we would
beautifully.
take. Like, this
He's the
team
assist leader
just
with
needs to get a little
8.
better.
Brewer is scoring
There's
well.
nowhere
He's
to
got
insert
9.
anything. Keep Conley.
Now let's take a
Keep
look at the team stats
Brandon
from
Roy.
the first half. The Blazers have been
And
working
we've
the
got
ball inside and offense.
Thad
Well,
Young,
that's a smart way to start out a game. You get your
Aldridge.
shooters' confidence up with
Like,
short-range shots.
I don't like
And then
the
they're
only
more
thing I
likely
would
to hit the ones
probably
from
draft
outside.
for. We've
All
been
right, the second half should begin in
scouting
just a
hard
moment.
is small forwards. Another shooting guard. Good to see you back on the Hoopers. Yeah, we'll be on this Hooper stuff for a long time. Don't you worry. Plenty of Hoopers. See the stats for the T-Wolves. There's Zhao, 8 minutes, 14 points. 7 of 8 shooting. All our James Jones is just not making inside shots. He's not good at shooting inside. 3 assists for Thad Young. Roy has 4 assists. 4 assists for Hughes. 8 for Conley. Morrison ended up getting 8 minutes somehow in that first half. Don't seem to play well with Jones. He should be a 3-point threat. Yeah, we'll have games with him. I like having him off the bench. He's best and he's most useful to me like as a defensive matchup, especially like he plays well against LeBron and Kobe. He's probably our best, and so from a development standpoint, 3 and D I think is the way to go with him, and I want to keep him. He I think is a free agent though, so like trying to trade him, we're not going to get a whole lot for him. The the biggest thing I think when we draft this coming year is that we need to replace some of these guys that are going to go. Like we never really use him, but Lou Williams, he's gonna probably leave and not resign. Ha's gonna leave and not resign. Those dudes don't really matter, but we need to figure out like if Jones leaves. I think he has one more year though. Hughes we've got for a while. D Miles we have for a while. Everybody's pretty much locked in for a while. I mean for Conley too, like they're all super young. They're on their rookie contract, some of them. Brandon Roy is still, Aldridge, Oden, Conley, maybe even Fry, Thad Young, Morrison. But we will lose Ha. And I don't know if we'll lose Verjao or not. I can't remember. I'll probably try to re-sign him. There's certain players like him and Channing Frye, just certain players that for whatever reason fucking play perfect for my style. Like Verjav's not gonna make any free throw or make very many jump shots, but I just use him on fast breaks and running the court because he's all energy, all hustle. Pretty true to life. Always appreciated his hard nose, just always playing, no matter what the score, always playing to win and playing hard. He was a Cavalier. He like played 1 year of pro ball, and he was like the MVP as a rookie in Brazil or wherever he was at. But we might get trade offers next year. We can you know what I mean, just listen to them and take whatever we get, based especially on what we get in the draft. PBS was showing Kenny Rogers' 60th tribute celebration tonight. I guess he passed away. I didn't know that. I didn't know Kenny Rogers passed away. How did I miss that? College Hoops 2K8 so in depth, even have players with walk-on status. Yeah. I've been editing the rosters and shit, and I'll see a player. I'm like, hey, he's not on their roster. Who is this guy? Who is this number 0? And then I'll see the T on his name. I'll go to next year's roster, and I'll see, oh, number 0 is this dude. Holy shit! The game has like, and a lot of the players, like some of the guys, had to have been just, freshmen that they were getting scouting reports from, that they were guessing. And after, you don't really know. Like, this freshman comes in, you got him rated as a 62, but he ended up leading the team in scoring. And the guy ends up going pro after a sophomore year, like the guy from UT Martin. I can't remember his name. But like, it's like a history lesson too, doing all those roster edits. We're getting close. We're getting close. How many more do I have? I have 6, 7, 9. I've got 12 conferences left, and then we can do our NCAA tournament, and then I can continue to edit rosters slowly throughout the season for the 2009 draft class that we're going to export out, so that we have they won't be perfect. I'm not going to go in there and create every guy and make them look, perfect and have exact hometowns for every single guy. But like, I'll go in next year and look at who Duke's freshmen are on the game, and based on where they're from and their height, like I'll dab them up a little bit to make them like the actual rookies from that year. And when we have our draft classes, they'll be names that we're actually used to, but they may not be as good. They're I mean, that's where it's hypothetical hoops history. They might like be an inch shorter or something, or they might have a different number because the game is all like the game can't handle more than one number 12 on a team. But a lot of times I'm editing these rosters and there's like 2 number 21s, and now like I saw there was 3 number 32s, and so the game has to give them different numbers, and it's kind of all fucking tripped out. Like, it starts taking me a lot longer to edit a couple guys than sometimes it should. Nonetheless, I'm rewarding myself for a good first half. It's been a while since we've played this, and I'm enjoying it. I've missed it. I missed the strategy. I missed coming down the court with my point guards and playing QB like I do, trying to hit my guys for dunks constantly. Zero, chance of missing dunks, hopefully. This team that's not so great at shooting. And changing history for Greg Oden, hopefully. So, chonks to y'all. And we will get back to the second half. My pipe is clogging, so dealing with that for a minute. Seagulls get the ball, start the second half.
Jefferson inbounds.
Oh, we got the same fucking lineup. Alright, I don't like that.
Ford passes it to Brewer. Here's Howard. Off the mark.
This
with
lineup changed back up.
Howard isn't the smoothest of shooters, but come on, you can't let easy layups.
Floats it to Ha and the big man. Whether you like Ha or not, dude, he's stud. When we play with him, good things happen. Except on defense.
Ford bounces it to the right side. With the hook shot.
Oh, come on, get your rebounds, boys. You play that good defense and then you don't go get your rebounds.
Davis is still wondering how he missed that one, and I'll tell you what, so am I.
Get it hot, there you go.
Let's check out that replay with the Spark Slam King.
Drove to the hoop, 3 defenders fouled me in the air, made my guy do an air reverse from contact. Animations on College Hoops 2K will surprise you for years. Yeah, I mean, we played quite a bit on stream here, and we still see new ones every once in a while, or we'll see some animation after a foul where the guys like go shake hands or some shit. Like,
he said we've been getting good shots and
crazy.
we've been knocking them down. If we can continue to do that, we'll be in excellent shape.
All right, Craig, we'll see if they can continue their hot streak here in the second half. Outside. Hands it cross court to number 13.
You can't stop Ha. Oh, he can stop himself.
Spectacular layup.
Ha isn't the smoothest of
Too much.
shooters, but come on,
It's
you
asking him
can't
too
let
much.
easy layups pass you by. Beautiful job to maintain control and sink the basket.
Smith got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor.
Get our substitutions in here before he makes this.
Good for the three-point play. Number 13 inbounds the ball.
By yourself.
Nope.
Knocked loose.
For the Ha's there.
By the Blazers.
Is he dead? Get up, dude. You bitch. Bitch, just gonna lay there on the ground? It's like the fucking nurse's office in high school.
Jones. They need to get off a shot. Here's
Morrison dunks it. Rare. Rare.
Adjusting to the grind of the NBA. But over the long haul, I think he's going to be a solid player.
the handoff to Davis. Brewer backs down. That last 14-footer was no good.
Brewer won't get easy shots like that every time down the floor. He's got to hit those.
Feeds it to
It's
Jones.
a dangerous pass there.
Dumps it off to Morrison. Perimeter. Passes it to number 13.
Well, it can be hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but he still got hit with the foul.
Shooting 2. Can't sink the first.
Blank that.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
There you
Good
go.
on number 2. Smith inbounds the ball. Ford brings it up the court. The T-Wolves will take a timeout here.
Davis has certainly been looking for a shot thus far. Too bad for him it hasn't been falling. Frankly, I think he should be looking to pass more.
Got a carport parking spot today after my car cover was stolen. Got the nerve to come on private property and steal. Yeah, I mean, it's
Well, let's get back to the action.
pretty bad. That's,
Odin
especially
is
where I
back
used to
in the
live.
game
One of the
after a
reasons we
short
moved
rest.
is people are just everything. Every night, cars getting broke into, garage breaking into, and then people were breaking into houses and robbing people at gunpoint. Like, yep,
Risky
on
pass.
the move.
Brewer gets it outside. The lead pass to Smith. Flipped up and in on that last layup.
That's why you work the ball inside. Nice finish there.
Conley tosses it up court.
Get him, get him.
Passes baseline
Kick it out.
to Varajan. Roy
Get the perimeter.
kicks it out to Hughes. 6 seconds to shoot. Pulls the
But
trigger.
Roy going down in the
Banked in by
forest.
Roy. Nice bucket by the 2-year man out of Washington. Brewer inbounds the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the third.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Ball coming.
Davis takes the shot.
Damn, Davis
Buries
is
it
like
from
this
14
every
feet.
game, right in our
Davis
eye.
possesses a deadly mid-range
By
shot.
yourself, by
Sag off him
yourself.
for a second, and he'll stop and pop right in your grill.
Get the ball.
Terrific pass.
You know, I've been known to stop and pop in people's grill in my day. Andy. Come on, Andy. Check that tooth, Andy.
He can't get the first.
bad.
Howard got it.
Remember how hot I started with the free throws? It was just starting off hot. Real hot.
He misses them both.
Blank.
If they can keep sending him to the line, it might be a good idea. He really struggles with his free throws.
Leads him in. The layup flipped in by Brewer.
Brewer got it up quick with the floater and knocked it down. That shot's a lot harder than it looks.
Ball.
Running, man. Keep cutting to the hoop.
Tighten up. Play
Gets it
tight.
down low.
Yo, baseline.
Conley swings it to Varajan. 7 on the shot clock.
Pick him up.
What was that?
Tighten up on him.
Here's Conley.
Wow, that was a terrible fucking possession between menus and shit popping up on me and everything else. Come on.
Conley must have seen something that I didn't, because from here, it looked like he should have never taken that shot.
Fuck you.
Ford dishes it to the outside. Unloads. The jumper.
Boys
was
starting to
early
heat
by
up.
Brewer.
Now
The
we're in
Blazers
trouble.
Call timeout.
Now we've got some things happening here I don't like.
Millen doesn't like what he's seeing, and they're going to talk it over.
Sorry, Verjao, but we gotta get our boy Aldridge back.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Young inbounds the ball.
Get out on him. Get out on him.
Leads him with the pass.
Oh, how did he miss that dunk? Thad Young going to the rack hard.
Shooting 2.
Free throws, please. Oh, trick. I was trying to set up here.
And he makes the first one.
Nice. Gets a little roll.
Brewer passes it up court. About 5.5 minutes left in the third. To Howard. Arcs it high. Finishes with the soft touch.
What a smooth lay-in. I love the dunk, but you got to
Defense
give it
is
up
just
for that.
giving it up.
He cutting back door.
Baseline.
Spread it out.
Motherfucker.
Roy releases. Count the baseline J.
Put the ball in his hands, and good things will happen for you. He's so dangerous.
Passes it to the left. Backs down to Davis. It counts.
His scoring ability is so valuable, Kevin. He's a guy you can rely on to make shots.
Ball.
Hughes dumps it off.
Open two. I'm open right side. Rotate, pick him up.
Young dumps it to Aldridge. 7 on the shot clock.
There you go.
Great
Just sitting
pass
underneath
by
the
Young.
hoop.
Nice speed. Way to keep moving.
Jefferson inbounds the ball. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
2 for a go. Get the perimeter.
Right wing.
Ball.
Dishes to Howard. Here's Davis. No.
Ace, come on, baby.
Odin tosses it up court.
Get the
Hughes
perimeter.
gets it outside. The dish to Odin.
Odin, flush.
He tends to play with a strong jam, and that's what you like to see.
Get him in motion, in direction, heading that way. I don't know how you stop
Four
that.
brings it up the court.
We've seen it stop. We've seen it get blocked in the past, but I never know how they can do that. I do that very often.
To Brewer. Backs him down. With the fadeaway.
Nice.
Banks it home. Nice shot by the 14th year veteran out of Michigan.
By yourself.
Juwan.
Guard him.
Passes it to Aldridge. Hands it off to
Spread it out.
Roy.
Dig 87 dig.
Has it on the perimeter. Goes up.
Hughes, come on.
Snatched inside by
The
Brewer.
reasons we got you
Hughes
thought you
was
were
hearing
decent
those
inside.
footsteps. He wasn't
Fear
wide
those
open,
down low
but
for a
that's the
small.
shot he's supposed to make.
You know, that's really full size small forward
Stay with him.
or
Stay with
shooting
him.
guard.
Four. Dishes it to Brewer. Davis on the money.
Put the ball in his hands, and good things will happen for you. He's so dangerous.
Ball. Right here to the left. Switch man. I got your man now.
Roy.
Oh, no.
Far side. 2:44 left in the third.
Great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off
Aldridge was
easily.
able to
To
stop the
Jefferson.
fast break.
Right wing. Brewer puts it up. Nails it from the
2
wing.
points here.
Defense was
Shit.
a little slow to set it up, and they got caught napping.
Aldridge inbounds the ball.
Spread it out.
Skips it to the left
Stay with him,
block.
stay with him.
Here's Odin.
Go down to Odin. We haven't really abused Odin very much at 13.
To Jefferson.
They go right at him.
He can't be stopped. He's going out of control out there.
Ball. Tighten up, play him tight.
Roy dumps it off to Aldridge. Roy tosses it up.
Oh,
Odin gets the
Odin
board
with the
inside. Swings it to Roy. Takes it up. Nice job on the assist by Roy.
Nice dive. He dished it inside and it was right on
going
the
on
mark.
with this slim lead.
Passes it to Davis. Jefferson backs in. Odin
D, let's
reels
go.
in the
Come
defensive
on.
rebound.
By yourself. Tighten up on him.
Bold pass.
Aldridge.
The flush by Aldridge. Howard inbounds the ball. 121 left in the third.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. No, make that the week. Heck, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
With the crossover. Ford gets it outside. The pass to Brewer. 6 seconds to shoot.
And the steal.
Stolen by the Blazers.
You've got to keep a vice grip on that basketball in the low post. Everybody's raking at it, and you can lose that ball just like that.
Aldridge, that
No
was
good on the
off.
last layup by Aldridge.
Well, the deep pressured him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even if he's wide open.
Oh, they got us dizzy down there with all the spins and shit.
Brewer sinks the open shot.
He got the
Shit.
ball inside, and with the defense closed in, he just
chance
kicked it
there.
out to the open man. Now that's a great play.
Spread it out. Watch the spread.
Bounce pass, right side to Roy. Takes it up. Drops it in on the way up.
Roy got in close, and even with lots of bodies flying around, used the soft touch to lay it in.
Close out. 14 flat.
7 on the shot clock. Davis
Come
shoots
on.
it. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Odin inbounds the ball.
Davis did a nice job there, working inside for the close range bucket.
Here's Aldridge.
Aldridge, time expiring there. Come on. 2.3. Do not let them get down here. Do not let them score.
For some of their guys, they'll go with their bench for.
Get my dudes ready. Get it all ready to go.
Rush legs.
No buckets. Come on. No buckets.
Gibson way up court. Got it up. Shot it up in time, but the buzzer
Still
beater
got a
was off
close
the mark
shot.
by
I mean,
Jefferson.
pretty close. Pretty decent look.
We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 77-71. Aldridge has played well. 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Yeah, he continues to make an impact on the defensive end, Kevin. He had some key steals.
All right,
Fourth
the
quarter,
fourth
boys.
should begin.
Smash them foursies in the chat. Want some press? We might do that. Let's run some press a little bit. When I get back to this game, I gotta unclog this pipe. It's fucking frustrating me. Okay. I have to call it. So just remind me, I have to call the defensive play. Like, this isn't like college hoops where you can just set your... It's a little bit different. I can't change my strategy here. Where the fuck is my little thing for... Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. We're here. We did it. We've gotten this far. We're going to listen to our pump up music a little bit more. Try to get my pipe unclogged. we get this win.
Passes it to the wing. To Jones.
See, look at Jones when he's got a matchup, when he's playing against a shooting guard down low. I don't know how you stop him because he's 6'7". He's a matchup problem, and then he does well playing against the Kobe's and the fucking LeBrons and shit that are big shooting guards or small forwards.
Right side. Shot clock winding down.
As well as our big friend Thad.
From about 19
Getting
feet.
better and better on D.
Snags it.
Ratliff could have definitely found himself an easier shot.
Bergeau outruns him. Oh, you knew he was going to start missing him. He's had too much success. Reality, the regression to the mean.
Ratliff gets it high post.
And there's that. Oh, but look, I'm there, boys. I'm there. I did that. Darius Miles did that. Channing Frye did that. Oh, he blew a layup. Bergeau went into point guard mode and making plays.
Next time he should look to pass.
Oh, boy, just worked Jones and Bergeau. About time to put the starters back in for the home stretch.
He'll still pick you apart.
Dumps it inside.
There, Frye. Get redemption.
Finished by Frye.
Those teardrop running layups are so difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
To Green. 6 seconds to shoot. Green.
A long 2, 3.
Green can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting him the ball.
Tighten up on it. I'm open.
Passes it to Frye. Dumps it off.
Lost isolation.
Gets it on the corner.
Well, that play did not work like it should. It was there, but
They need to get off a shot.
By yourself.
Here's Jones. Can't connect from the wing.
Jones
all
can't
red.
be happy about that miss. They don't get much easier than that.
Oh, red like a fucking dog dick. I don't know why. Too much traffic.
Tries the spin move.
He's got
All right,
such a quick
Foy's
first
starting
step,
to
Kevin. He gets to the rim almost
make
at
me
will.
nervous.
Spread it out. Ball. Right here.
Oh, what a pass!
Darius Miles with the finish.
Green inbounds the ball. Ford brings it up.
Great feed to get it in close. When you look to pass, good things happen.
Ford crosses it over. With the shot. Holding.
Boy, you gotta hand it to the
Go.
defense.
Come on.
Put the pressure on him, and the shot. was
One
off
more
the mark.
surge here and this thing's over. There we go.
Puts the hammer down.
Put the boys to bed here. Put the baby to bed. Clean your diaper. Give him a bottle. Let's go. Tuck him in here.
Under
Andy.
5 minutes left in the game.
Conley's over double digits in assists yet again. Rookie. Trying to be rookie of the year still. Not out of the question. Oh, jeez.
He did a great job there to get his shot off against the taller defender. Now that's a nice play.
Oh, forced.
Smith, that's his 3rd rebound of the contest.
Forced that.
That was all wrapped up with the bow on top, but he still
Shit.
couldn't lay it in. That's just depressing.
Here they come.
Miles inbounds the ball.
Let's go. Right here. Watch the blocks. Spread it out.
Frye.
Channing Frye gets behind his man.
Frye was the beneficiary of.
Got to get the starters back on the court here. I don't know if I can call a timeout.
Ford finishes with the soft touch.
Great delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the D and set up the shot perfectly.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm supposed to go to Bergeau. That's not his shot. That's not his shot.
He's off from 3.
Miles was wide open for 3 and figured nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, he ventured, the defense gained.
Boy, in the corner, I just left him. He bricked it though.
Down.
The D caught a break. That's his shot, and he was wide open.
Conley to the rack.
Smith inbounds the ball. The T-Wolves still have plenty
Up by 8.
Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just make the most of each possession.
Kenny, what are your thoughts?
Davis has been hot today, and when the game's on the line, you've got to feed the hot hand. They need to get him the rock and let him create.
They're getting set to inbound the ball. Both teams are going to make some
Entire line
substitutions.
change here.
Get on me. 2 out. 2 out.
How's that get through both of them? Both those passes should have been.
Missed.
He had a little window there, but he's not exactly automatic for mid-range.
Rush it, take the whole possession.
Play the ball. Play the ball. Swing it back out. Swing it back out.
7 on the shot clock.
There you go.
Powers it down. Beautiful pass, Kevin. Beautiful. Jefferson inbounds the ball. 2:28 after the fourth. The T-Wolves call time. They're losing by 10. 2:27 left in the game. Both squads will make some substitutions.
Oh, Ricky Davis had that open shot. He didn't take it.
Davis is hearing those footsteps. He
This
wasn't
could be.
wide open, but that's a
This could be it. Might have it.
What you gonna do? Yo, line it up. Line it up.
7 on the shot clock.
Ball coming. Ball coming. Pop it. Stay on it.
The shot clock expires and they turn it over.
I'm all for trying to get the best shot.
Looked
But
like
when
we
the
got it off, but he
24-second
missed it
shot clock is
anyway.
Down to the wire, you just got to chuck something up there.
Howard inbounds the ball.
By yourself.
The T-Wolves can cut it to single digits here. Oh, terrific pass. It's
How's he
in.
get that pass
Great
through there?
communication on that play. He streaked to the bucket, and the pass led him perfectly.
It's dangerous.
What you gonna do?
Just kill clock here. This thing's over.
Switch up. Switch up. Get him. Check outside.
Hughes.
Ball. Ball. Ball.
What was that? Oh, Aldridge.
So active on the offensive
The
glass.
follow jam.
And he's got a sixth sense on
Wow,
where the ball's gonna
wow.
go.
Sinks the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Clutch free throws. He needed to knock those down.
Verasia inbounds the ball.
Spread. Spread it out.
Aldridge.
Aldridge rising up.
1:16 left to the fourth.
Wow, it's been all offense this game. Everyone's got a hot hand.
4 dishes it to the right wing. That last 15-footer dropped in by Brewer.
Brewer got a nice look there and took advantage of it.
Put pressure on.
Hughes passes it up court.
Pick him up. Kick it out. Kick it. Play him strong.
Parisia.
There's another bucket.
They're doing whatever they want out there.
52 seconds left in the game. Lets it go. The shot from beyond the arc misfired by Ford.
Boy, tried to get it up quickly before the D could recover.
Brandon Roy.
They have rushed the shot a little bit.
Ford brings it up the floor. To Jefferson. Perimeter. Davis behind the arc. Sinks it.
See, I wonder if these guys read scouting reports. The last thing you want to do is leave this guy open on the perimeter.
Parisia inbounds the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Ball, 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 ball. Shot up, shot up. I got the rim. Just stand with the shooters. Pick up right. By yourself, by yourself. ISO, ISO. Get him.
Aldridge can't knock in the three.
Took all the clock time off we could, though.
Parisia, that's his 4th rebound thus far. The Blazers win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Timberwolves 105-96. They really benefited from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, they got excellent production from their subs, Kevin. Those bench points were a major key.
Good point. Aldridge is the Jordan
I don't know how, but we end up winning that. Aldridge
accounted
with
for
a nice
huge
night
portion of his team's
offensively.
points, Kevin. It was like he was playing against grade schoolers out there.
Assists for everybody, seemed like them all around. Well, let's take a look. Ricky Davis went off. Randy Foye, 16 assists, 20 points. Aldridge 22, Verjao 22, Odin 15, Roy goes 10 and 9. It's got him the double-double. Jones 7. 4 assists. I mean, he's sneaky. Like, he gets stats like 4 assists without you realizing it. Fry had 4 assists, too. That young. All right, so one game closer. Catching the T-Wolves. Still a few games out. We got a message. Let's see what that is. Let's see what this message is. More scout. Simply put, I think Brendan Falk from Vautech has the potential to be a solid NBA player once he has a chance to fully develop. Not sure if I'm ready to call him a full-fledged starter right from the get-go, but if you show a little patience with him, I think you'll develop into one of the more solid small forwards. Okay, he's available. Let's make him look at somebody. So, I mean, I don't know. The Clippers or the Cavs picks top 3 protected. So, we've only really looked at one guy that's kind of like in this area. We've looked at, I guess, 2 of them. And JP Anthony. I don't know. It might be Garrison, like, because he can play inside as a B, where Anthony's an F, but then his outside game's an A+. He's better than him at both, except he's not as athletic. Not quite as athletic. So, like, it's just going to come down to who's available, I guess. You know, looked at Luther Burns and looked good for him. Andre Randall's not terrible. You just saw the thing for Brendan Falk. that he could be a good starter, they said eventually. Jens Kramer, they started talking shit on. Didn't look like he was going to be any good. We don't need centers. We don't need it. Joe Payton we liked. We didn't think he was too bad. Shane Yates, didn't think it was that good. And then all the while, we're still trying to figure out, why is this happening? Like, because did we need to import the draft class at the beginning of the season? Is there going to be 1 year, like, oddity, like, gap here? It's going to be these no-name guys and not the real players that we're trying to pull in? Not quite sure. So Garrett might be a late round. Fuller might be decent, get late round. His potential is not great, but guys that might be able to play right away, it looked like. Ebe Evans might be worth looking at to see if he's better than they think. Take a look at him for us, please. Alright, so we need to do some practices, I guess. We need to set that up. Coaching, practice. Just won a game. I don't think we had a game before it, though. So, practice. Day off and then another light shoot around. There's only one that improves defense. A lot of these offense, shot. This is it. It's the only one. Defensive rebound, but everything else is offense. We get back-to-backs against the Clips. Yeah, see, we're already playing in pretty high pressure to make use of the fact we got a deep team, spending more energy on defense, and then we just prefer to not be too aggressive and get back on defense. More transition defense, and it seems to work better because we were getting cherry picked a lot. Like, teams are just getting back on us and dunking, like, constantly. Alright. We'll play one more. That's gonna be a good one. It's the Suns here. I'm like, shit, how did we already kill 2 hours? I just didn't get started till super late. You know what we haven't done in a while? I haven't checked I haven't checked how our job status is. Keep our profits up, he says. I take my money seriously, as I'm sure you are aware. Quit squandering it or get out. We're still midway. Like, I don't know if we stabilized here. We gotta have a better record than last year. I feel like that's gonna be key. We're still negative here. Win a few more games, get that thing going. But yeah, I mean, this Suns game's gonna be a tough one, and it's gonna take at least an hour. And I didn't get started till late, so it's already late. I think this might be it. I'm sorry. No one's in here. No one cares. So, not that many people to disappoint. So, with that said, next game, next stream, you got Suns coming. So, look forward to that. I want to keep editing these rosters, and we will, before the end of this cycle here, as we end up moving on to baseball or whatever game we play next. NBA playoffs with NBA 2K8 or 22. I'm sorry, the modern current era, current rosters on my PlayStation 4. We're going to sim that once the NBA playoff field is set. And yeah, we'll probably play some MLB, the show. I've got it free on Xbox Game Pass, especially if baseball season doesn't come. I'll probably be craving that a little bit. And it's been a while, so I might create a road to the show. I haven't done that in a while. The last version I had, I was still trying to pour it over. I was trying to play a season with each version and keep bringing it forward. But the team, man, some crazy ass shit. Like players that had been hurt in our league, like were still in my game, and they were the all stars and like Cy Young winners, and got broken. So probably time to try again, and we could try it on my computer. I've never played the show on my computer. And 22 MLB The Show is coming out for Switch, so I might end up getting that. So who knows what's going to happen, but we've got at least this season, and then we're going to play 2 more, whether I have to sim them, but we've got till April. We've got all of March and like a couple of weeks in April, and then we can keep doing the NBA 2K. We just got to get those rosters. We have to have the 2K8 college rosters, so that's the time consuming part. But yeah, nonetheless, Suns game. This will be a big one for us. This will be a big one. We'll play that next stream. For right now, what I want to do is just sim one of these days. Just move forward through it. Geez, I just got your team practices. I already did this. But give my day off, I guess, there. It's great. All right. So we moved forward one more day. Let's do one more day here. All right. The T-Wolves must have played and won a game. So we go down a half game on them. We got the Suns coming up. They're 20 games over 500. We're 9 or 9 under 500, but we're coming. They better be ready because this team is coming. And I think what ends up happening if we end up winning somehow and getting into the playoffs, we'll probably end up having the Suns in the first round. But it looks like the Jazz won, so we've gained no ground on them. We're still... No, actually, we're 3 out because they gained a half game on us from winning. We have a better record than them on the road, and we have a better record than them in our conference. The Knicks have warmed up into a playoff spot. T-Wolves 2.5 out. That loss we gave them hurt them a bit. Jazz have 13 games left. Got 2 more than them. So we, in theory, could be 31 and 38. They're 33 and 36. In theory, we could do that, and we'd be 1 game back. Two games back. So, I mean, we're still in this thing. It's going to be tough to try to get in, but you see this log jam. There's the Grizz that are 22 out, Hornets that are 22 out, Wolves 21 out, Warriors and us are tied. And we just got to keep on grinding. The end of the season schedule gets pretty tricky. Let's go see how many games we play against the Jazz or Rockets, because the Rockets look like they're catchable as well. Jazz or Rockets games. It's a Rockets game. That's it. We don't play Jazz anymore. We play the Rockets one more time. That game could be important. Should be important for one of us or both. That said, we could possibly. So we got at least 1 game against them coming up, and we're only 3.5 out. So I mean that's 2.5. We need somehow, somewhere for the Rockets to sell 2.5. I wonder if they play the Jazz at all. If the Rockets or Jazz play each other. So the next 2 games we have are against all of these dudes. Did you see that? The next 4 games are all against the worst teams in the conference. Rockets, Celtics. It's not an easy one. It'd be a chance to gain on them if we can beat the Suns, but that's no easy task either. Houston versus New Orleans. Let's see Utah on there. Lakers, Utah. See him on here. Rockets versus Golden State. They might not lose that one. Rockets, Suns. Jazz, Sonics. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it's not going to be a super easy schedule. They're going to lose some games somewhere. We're probably going to lose some games too, but we just can't lose many at this point. Stink bugs, I was telling you, if they start going down on my computer, it's over. Lose my mind, dude. So, all right, let's wrap this thing up. I see Rockets, Kings. Kings are doing all right this year, so might be another game we can get. This will be a tough game for us against the Wiz. We're doing well this year. Jazz Bobcats. Hey, Tat Cat's here. He's here. She's saying it's time for bed. Put your clothes away. You're hurting me. No. Oh. Vicious. She got razor claws, dude. Houston T-Wolves. I don't see Utah on that one. Shush. I'll go to sleep here in a second. You don't tell me when to go to bed. This cat is just like, she thinks she's in charge. But she's crazy. No, get down. Get down. Molly. Hey, Binksy. Quick, come on. Down. Get your ass down. Down. Good cat. Alright. Fucking losing control here. Jazz clips. We're just trying to see. Just trying to get a feel, you know? Just get a vibe for what's left of this season. If we can do it or not, you know what I mean? If we can do it or not. Houston, Sacramento. Yeah, I mean, I feel like one of those two teams is going to give us a chance. Maybe both. I mean, because if we can get up into like the 7th seed, even better. T-Wolves. So, I mean, we just need the T-Wolves to be spoilers, but they can't win too many games because then, like, they're still a game and a half ahead of us. They might end up getting in. But we need them to be spoilers. We need them to be spoilers whenever they can. Against the Jazz there. We've got the Rockets here. A chance to gain one on them. And so, yeah, we just need them to lose a game and a half somewhere else. So, Jazz, Spurs, Rockets, Sonics. That's not going to help, probably. But Spurs could. Rockets, Clippers. No games on this day. And then on this day, we have Jazz, Hornets. Feels like Jazz have a good... I feel like it's the Rockets, which both of these teams are decent. But it seems like the Rockets are more likely to piss it away. We've got Seattle here. Utah, Dallas. That might be another one. Dallas can go either way when they play. Kings might be able to get them one game in there. I mean, if we just run the table, can we go undefeated the rest of the way? Suns, Rockets. So there's a game possibly. Gain on them there. Yeah, Mavs are above 500. They're having a good run. Nugs, Jazz might be a loss. Houston, Denver. Houston, Utah, perfect. That could be a huge game coming down the stretch there. Memphis, who still thinks they've got a chance at the playoffs, they're here. None of the other teams are playing that day, as they just played each other there. And the last day of the regular season, we have the Suns in a game that hopefully maybe they'll play their backups or something. Jazz have Spurs. That'll be maybe a chance to steal one. Rockets. Does the Rockets have a game? The Rockets are playing the Clips. So, I mean, there's chances here. We play the Rockets. The Rockets play the Jazz. If we just wanted to cheer for the Jazz to beat them, then, like, that's boom right there. Pretty much Jazz wins. We win. There's 2 games. It can be done. I think this week with 4 games is going to be brutal. We got to run that table pretty hard. That'll be huge if we can do that. We've got to win 8 straight, basically. Oh, we got to win these games too. I think we can lose maybe 2 more games, and that's it. Technically, we can lose 3 more games and still go 500. So, all right. As you can see, are just fucking they just give up on me. So let's save it. I'll see you all very soon. Thanks so much. You know I love you.